Hello, welcome to Know Yoga. Thank you for joining me today. My name is Jess and welcome to this Vinyasa Flow full body class. Another day, another apartment. I'm in Greece at the moment. It's like 42 degrees outside or something. It's so hot. So I am seeking the air conditioning in a room instead for this video. I would love to do another video outside, but it really is just too hot at the moment. Anyway, just a quick one today. We're going to be flowing through some movements, syncing it with our breath, getting ourselves feeling really good. So when you're ready, roll out your mats and I will see you there. Okay, so meet me in child's pose when you're ready. Child's pose, bring your knees as wide as your yoga mat, big toes to touch. Sink your hips back onto your heels. Reach your hands forward until your forehead meets the mat. And when you arrive there, slowly starting to deepen your breath. Feeling your ribcage expand, close your eyes. Inhaling through your nose. And exhaling out through your nose or mouth, you choose. Just tapping in, taking a second to land here, landing on your mat. Bringing yourself back to this moment, this present moment. One of the things I really love about yoga, just focusing on what you're doing in that moment, focusing on your breath, focusing on the asana, the move, the posture, syncing it with your breath. You're just so present in that moment. Take this opportunity to slow down. Just take 2 more breaths here. Inhale through your nose. And exhale. Sigh out. 1 more just like that. Inhale through your nose. And exhale. Sigh it out. On your next inhale, lift your forehead, look towards your hands. Downward facing dog. So diving right in today. Downward facing dog. Lift your hips up and back. So you can see my current environment. I've not got an awful lot of space. So there may be some moments where I bash my foot on the bed behind me or hit the door in front. You have to make do with the space that you have. Coming back to your breath here, walking it out, pressing one heel down and then the other. Rock your hips from side to side. Keep a softness in your knees here. Press your chest down towards your thighs. We're just going to warm up with a few sun salutations before we go into our flow. So when you're ready, take a deep inhale as you bend your knees. Look towards your hands. Step, jump, float towards the top of the mat. Forward fold. Find your forward fold. Feet are hip width apart. Feet face 12 o'clock towards the top of the mat. Generous bend in your knees. Opening out through your lower back and spine. And as you exhale, relax your head down. Option to clasp opposite hand with the opposite elbow. Find a gentle sway. Relax your neck. Invitation to close your eyes for a second, for a few breaths. Drop your hands down towards the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Sweep your hands onto your shins, straighten out through your spine. Torso is parallel to the earth. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend your knees generously. Sweep your arms forward and up. Extended mountain pose. We rise all the way to standing. Take your gaze towards your hands. Exhale, hands to heart center, mountain pose. Close your eyes for a second. On your next inhale, bend your knees, sweep your arms forward and up, extend, rise, find length, reach towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold all the way down, crown of the head towards the earth. Inhale, halfway lift, press your hands into your shins. Exhale, we chaturanga, stepping back to high plank, lowering down for a chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Take your time getting there. Downward facing dog. So that was our first sun salutation. We're going to do 2 more of those. The next 2 we're going to move with our breath. So they will be moving a little slightly faster pace. So listening out for my cues. But take it at your own pace. There's no rush. This is your practice. When you're ready, bend your knees, look towards your hands, step, jump, float towards the top of the mat, find your forward fold. Inhale, we halfway lift, squeeze your elbows into your sides. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, we extend, extended mountain pose, rise all the way to standing. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, extended mountain pose, we rise all the way up. Take your gaze towards your hands. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga, stepping back to high plank, lower to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We will meet there, take your time. 1 more round to go. So when you're ready, bend your knees, look towards your hands, step, jump, float towards the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended mountain pose, all the way up, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, extended mountain pose, all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga, stepping back, flow through your vinyasa. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Lifting your hips up and back. When you get to your down dog, take a second to find some stillness. Let's take a deep breath together. Inhale through your nose. Exhale. Let it out. Inhale through your nose. And exhale. Release. 1 last time here. Inhale. And exhale. Release. Okay, we're going to move on to our next sequence now. So when you're ready, bend your knees, look towards your hands, make your way to the top of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, lifting up halfway, squeeze your elbows into your side body. Exhale, fold. Looking down towards your feet, we're going to find our chair pose here. So let's set up first of all for our chair pose. So bringing your feet together, big toes to touch, and about 1/2 inch between your ankles, bending your knees, putting your weight into your heels as we sweep our arms forward and up. Bend your knees generously, drop your hips down. Chair pose. Option to have your hands up and overhead. You can keep your hands at heart center here. We're going to be here for a breath or 2, so settle in. Pulling the pit of your belly in and up. Drop your shoulders down away from your ears. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Can you sink your hips a little bit lower? Inhale. And exhale. Release, forward fold, nice. Find a halfway lift here, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga, stepping your feet back to high plank, lowering down through your vinyasa. Let's meet in downward facing dog. When you're ready, downward facing dog. Warrior one on your right side, right foot steps forward, warrior one. So right foot steps forward, left foot, we pivot on the back foot as we inhale, rise up, find your warrior one. Inhale, extend, find length, reach up towards the sky as we inhale. Exhale, chaturanga, bringing your hands back down to the earth, stepping back to high plank. We flow through our chaturanga vinyasa. Let's meet back in downward dog. And take a deep breath. As you inhale, left foot steps forward this time. Left foot, warrior one on the left side, pivot on the back foot. Find your warrior one. On your left side, inhale, find length. Length, reach your hands up towards the sky. Take your gaze towards your hands. Exhale, we chaturanga. Plant your hands, step back, flow through your vinyasa. Let's meet in downward facing dog. Take your time. Finding a breath. When you're ready, on your next inhale, we're going to step our right foot forward, find your high lunge. High lunge, right foot steps forward. We stay on the toes of our back foot, back knees lifted as we inhale, lifting your torso all the way up. Reach your hands up towards the sky, high lunge. Inhale, take your gaze towards your hands. Exhale, cactusing your arms, bring your elbows down towards the side body. Keep your hands open, open your chest. Exhale, hands sweep forward. And then as we inhale, we reach up towards the sky. Exhale, cactus your arms, squeeze your elbows in, squeeze your shoulder blades together as you open your chest. Inhale as you reach your hands forward and up. One last time. Exhale, cactus your arms, squeeze your elbows down into your side body, open your chest. From here, sweeping your arms forward on your next inhale, we're going to keep our body facing forward. We're going to transition to warrior three here. So when you're ready, set yourself up. I'm going to back up a bit so I don't headbutt the door. Option to keep your hands at heart center or keep your hands forward. Bend your back knee as we lift off. Warrior three. I'm going to take my hands into airplane arms behind me. You can have them reaching ahead of you if you have the space. Hands at heart center. You choose. Warrior three. Take a deep breath when you get here. Breathe deep. Keeping a generous bend in your back knee, you're going to bend your left knee in towards the crease of your right foot, your standing leg, finding your shrimp squat here. Shrimp squat, bend your knee generously. Exhale, we release back to warrior three. This is quite challenging. Option to have your hands on the earth if it's too much for you to balance. Or keep your hands at heart center. Inhale here. Exhale, back knee comes into the crease of your right foot, shrimp squat, bending down, take your hips low. Inhale, back to your warrior three. One last time here, can you feel that burn? Inhale, exhale, shrimp squat. I'm going to take my hands down to the earth as we bend our back knee. Inhale, back to your warrior three. Can you hold for one more breath? Exhale, hands release down to the earth. Find your pyramid pose. Back foot comes down. Both feet are facing towards the top of the mat. Fold. Pyramid pose. Take a moment. Come back to your breath. Left foot steps all the way back. Let's find our extended side angle here. So bending into that front leg. Right foot is forward. Left foot is back. Inhale, open out through your chest. Option to rest your elbow on your right knee or keeping it down towards the earth. We open out extended side angle. Push your hips forward. Reach that left hand up and over. Find a breath here. And exhale. Stay for a breath. Inhale. And exhale, lifting up, we find our Skandasana, skater's lunge, coming down into our left hip this time. Left hip comes all the way down. Skandasana. Option to keep your hands down on the mat or bring your hands to heart center. You choose. Let's stay here for a breath. Inhale. Exhale, left hand plants. Reach your right hand all the way out. Let's just find a side opening here. Nice. Exhale. Coming into warrior two now. So from warrior two, bring your hands to heart center. Press into that left foot and lift yourself all the way up, bending back into that right knee. Warrior two. Sinking down into that right knee. Drop your shoulders down away from your ears. Reach your hands to either side of the room. Find an inhale here. And exhale, straightening through that right leg, we reverse. Right hand reaches up and over. Nice. Exhale, coming all the way down. Let's find an easy twist. Left hand plants on the inside of your right foot. Right hand reaches all the way up towards the sky. Back leg can be lifted or you can drop your back knee down. Your choice. Inhale, reach, find length. Exhale, hand plants, chaturanga, lowering all the way down. Flow through your vinyasa. We'll meet in downward facing dog, where we shall do that on the other side. So take a moment, find your breath. Option to take a child's pose here for a beat if you're just feeling a little bit like you need a moment. No rush. When you're ready, meet us back in downward dog. We shall take a few breaths here before we move on. When you're ready, take a deep inhale as we step our left foot all the way forward. Find your high lunge on your left side. So left foot is forward, right foot is back, high lunge. Reach your hands up towards the sky. Find a deep inhale here. Exhale, we cactus our arms, open your chest, squeeze your elbows in towards your side body. Inhale to reach your hands forward and up. Find length. Exhale, cactus your arms, squeeze them in. Inhale, one last time here, reach your hands forward and up. Exhale. Cactus your arms, squeeze your elbows in, open your chest. Nice. Inhale, reaching your hands forward. We come to our warrior three. Set yourselves up. I'm going to back up here so I don't again headbutt the door. When you're ready, bending through that back knee, we rise, lift off, warrior three. Find your balance, find your breath. Option to have airplane arms. If you have a block handy, have it under your hands. Or keep your hands at heart center. Challenge yourself, find your balance. We're going to do those shrimp squats again. So when you're ready, find your breath. Bend your right knee, bring it in towards the knee crease of your left standing foot as we exhale, bend into our shrimp squat. Inhale, lifting back into warrior three. I've lost my balance. Exhale, back knee comes in towards the back. Knee comes in towards the back knee. Find your shrimp squat. Inhale, back to your warrior three. One last time here. If you've held your balance, well done. It's very challenging. Exhale. Shrimp squat. Squeeze that knee in. Exhale, back to your warrior three. Can we hold for one more breath here? Inhale. And exhale, release your hands down towards the earth. Find your pyramid pose. Fold for a breath. Nice. Pull that left hip crease back. Inhale. Bring your right foot all the way back. Let's open up into our extended side angle. Option to have your elbow on your left knee, left elbow on left knee. Reach that hand up and over. Staying here for a breath. Push your hips forward towards the front of the room. Inhale. Exhale, Skandasana, coming all the way up. Bring your hands to heart center as you sink your hips down into your right hip crease this time, right hip. If your back heel comes up, that's absolutely fine. You can even pop something under your hip, under your heel or your hip if you have the props. Or you can simply keep your hands down on the earth. Inhale, we open out, left hand lifts. Exhale to stay for a breath. Inhale to reach, find length. Exhale, pressing into that right foot. We come all the way up, find your warrior two. So bending back through that left knee. Right foot is right leg is straight. Left knee is bent. Find your warrior two. Stretch your arms out from side to side. Drop your shoulders down away from your ears. Let's take a deep inhale here together. Exhale. Sink into that front knee. Inhale, we reverse, straighten through that right leg. Reach the left hand all the way up and over. Find a breath here. And exhale, let's find our easy twist. Bending back through that left knee. Right hand plants this time, pivot on the back foot. Left hand lifts all the way up. Option to drop that back knee down or keep it lifted, your choice. Inhale to reach, find length, stretch. Exhale, we chaturanga. Flow through your vinyasa. Inhale, find your upward facing dog or cobra. Let's meet in child's pose. I was going to say down dog, but I've changed my mind. Let's do child's pose. Bring your knees as wide as your yoga mat. Let's take a rest. Close your eyes. Let's roll our forehead from side to side. Give our third eye a little massage here. And back to your breath. Let's take one breath here together. Seal your lips. Inhale. And exhale, lift your forehead. We're going to snake through, come to lay on your belly. All the way down, forehead reaches the mat. Bend your knees, bring your heels in towards your glutes. And with your hands, you're going to take the outer edges of your feet, bow pose. So keep your gaze down on the mat, keep your knees bent, grab your ankles as we inhale, lift off. We lift up. The action of pressing your feet out into your hands should lift up your shoulders and chest off the earth. Find an inhale here. And exhale, we release. Just for a breath. Inhale, bow pose. Let's lift off again. Exhale, hold. Inhale to lift. And exhale, release. Let's go one last round. When you're ready, inhale to lift all the way. Let's lift off, bow pose. And exhale to hold, stay. Inhale one last time here, look forward. Exhale, release. Release your ankles, come all the way down. Bring your hands under your forehead for a pillow. And let's take a rest. Coming back to your breath. When you're ready, we are going to transition to our back. So Bringing one arm under, whoo, rolling over. Reset yourself on the mat. Center yourself. Hug your knees in towards your chest. And take a little roll from side to side. Feet plant on the floor. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Sweep your hands through. Let's find our figure 4 supine pigeon. Roll from side to side. Just feel a nice opening in your right hip. Find a breath here. Again, option to take a rock from side to side. You'll feel really good on your lower back. Flex your feet. One last breath here. Exhale, release. Swap sides. Left foot comes down, right foot comes down. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh as you bring that knee in towards your chest. Squeeze your ankle in. Option to find a rock here from side to side. Find your breath. And on your next exhale, we release. Drop your feet down towards the earth. Let's find bridge pose. So keeping your feet flat on the mat, knees pointing up towards the sky. Keep your feet about hip distance apart. Pull them slightly closer in towards your glutes. Press your hands into the mat and lift your hips all the way up. Snuggle your shoulder blades underneath as you lift your hips all the way up. Squeeze your glutes. Inhale. Exhale, release. Hips come down. Inhale, bridge pose, lift your hips. If wheel pose is in your practice, I invite you to take this opportunity now. Or you can stay with us in bridge pose. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Hips come all the way up. We're going to hold here for an extra breath. So when you're ready, inhale. Exhale to hold. Press your palms into the mat. Lift your hips. Squeeze your glutes together. Inhale. And exhale, release. Hips come all the way back down. Bring your knees in towards your chest. One last time. And exhale. Let's find our Savasana. Stretch your feet out as wide as you like. Take up some space here. Palms facing up, tuck your chin slightly here. Let's close this practice with 3 breaths together. So wherever you are in your cycle, blow it all the way to the bottom. Seal your lips as we inhale. And exhale. Release. Inhale. And exhale. Release. Let something go here. Inhale one last time. And exhale. Release. Invitation to stay in your Shavasana as long as you like. Or if you're ready to finish and jump off the mat and finish the rest of your day, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this Vinyasa Flow. I will see you next week. Have a great day.